Afternoon, guys. How's it all going? So I just wanted to update you on the outcome of my positive day yesterday that I had. Not to say that today hasn't been very positive, but it's been a knock-on effect from yesterday. So obviously after the school run, children come home and they like to make noise because that's what they do, and they like to not do the things that you want them to do sometimes. But yesterday was different. We came home, we spent time together, we finished off my son's project. Those of you who have me on your page would have seen today that my son has a History Day celebration today at school, and he went as the well-known, or sometimes not so well-known, black inventor called Lewis Latimer. And for those of you who want to know about Lewis Latimer, go and Google him. You'll be astonished at what he invented and the things that he helped to create that we still use in the 21st century. So basically, just wanted to say that the positive start to yesterday has had a knock-on effect into today. The children woke up early of their own accord without being dragged out of bed, as so to speak, and they were in high spirits and really happy and go-getting for the day. And there was no arguments this morning. There was none of the banter. There was, how can I help you? What do you need? Have I got everything for school? Have you got everything that you need before we go, Mum? And it was also, is there anything that my little brother needs? It's quite interesting to watch them get on. Not that they don't get on, it was just interesting to watch how the positive dynamic of beginning the day yesterday has trickled into today, and how much in high spirits everybody was this morning, even waking up really, really early. Very interesting indeed. So today I've continued to do blog writing. I have cooked this morning 2 different types of curry, and thought it was really funny that when I looked at my Facebook memories for the last 3 years, on this day I have actually cooked curry, which is quite funny. Funny to me anyway. Hope it's funny to you. And yeah, I've just had a quite pleasant morning, sharing inspiration with people and being inspired, and realising had a really dynamic conversation with the lovely Ali B, for those of you that know who Ali B is. And it was a dynamic conversation about things that are going to be happening in the next couple of weeks with our Buddhist activities and things that we want to develop and grow, and the achievements that we have made this year as Young Women's Division. And it's been great. And yeah, so the conversation was quite dynamic, but it also, again, Ali's somebody in my life who's very, very inspiring and likes to see people do their best. It brought up another piece of gratitude that I have for having such a wonderful friend. I've got a lot of great friends who are really, really inspiring, and we have a lot of great conversations. And today, in my conversation that I had today with Alison, I realised that there's been a long-term goal. Oh, collar sticking up. There's been a long-term goal that I've had for quite a long time, and I'm going to be getting the opportunity to work alongside the great Warren Inspire Ryan. And I know that working alongside him and all the fantastic people that I've been meeting over the past 3-4 weeks, it's really going to help me to develop the long-term goal that I have. I'm not going to speak too much about it now, but having dialogue with a few friends earlier on this week about the new dynamics of what it's going to take to be working with young people, I realise that there are certain routes and options that I suppose for me are easy to take, but I like to work with young people holistically. I'm beginning to realise. I really like to work with them holistically, and I like to work with them on my terms to inspire them in the way that I've been inspired by some great people in my life that I've grown up with. So in terms of that, I realise that the vision that I have is quite big, bold, in fact. Used to be quite scary 3-4 years ago. The thought of even contemplating making this vision a reality would have scared the hell out of me. But I've been practicing Buddhism for 11 years, and it is bringing me immense joy and gratitude for my life, and it brought me to be able to manifest the high life condition I need to get through these last 19 days. I'd like to say they haven't been challenging, being able to change some of the way I think and feel about myself. Realising that I have a lot more to give than I allowed myself to perceive. Realising that by inspiring myself, I can inspire others. And also understanding that my greatness. I say it sounds quite casual when I say it, but really and truly, one of the things that I love is that I've had to really internalise and draw forth my greatness. And I remember about 6 weeks ago speaking to another young woman who said to me that I should chant to reveal my highest potential. And up until that point that we had this dialogue, I felt quite stagnated on where I was going in my life and what my vision was for my life. So she told me to change my prayer to chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo to reveal my highest potential. So I have. And in doing so, I started the 21-day program, which has been absolutely great for my life. It's enhanced my Buddhist practice. It's opened up my heart much more, focused my prayer and my Daimoku. Daimoku, for those who don't know, is chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And it's revealing wonders in my life. I'm absolutely loving my life right now. And the next step, I'll tell you all now, let's brave it out. The next step is to get 100% fit and healthy. It's going to be my biggest challenge so far, so I'm putting it out there because at the end of the day, there might be somebody out there that's struggling the same way that I've struggled with health and eating and exercising, and I want them to know that there's a lot that you are capable of. When I stopped training a couple of months ago, I was pushing at least 25 kilos in weight, and my personal trainer can attest to the fact that when I first started with her, there was no way I ever thought that I was going to be doing deadlifts and squats and using weights and push-ups, any of those things. I didn't think that was ever going to be possible. The fact that I know it's possible means that my big challenge when it comes to getting 100% healthy is because my body and my life is my vehicle to give. I'm ready for the challenge. My mind is stronger for the challenge. I am hungry, there's brown voice, hungry to ensure that I can achieve all that I want to achieve and leave a bright, shining legacy for my children, my godchildren, all the children in my life, nieces and nephews, family and friends, to, really inspire them to know that they can do and be anything they want to be in life. And today I was really inspired by my middle son because, he is an absolute joy. What can I say? But all three of my sons have inspired me uniquely in their different ways to help me understand that I can achieve anything that I want to achieve. And once I believe what I can achieve, everything and anything is possible. So I'm going to leave you with that today. Anything and everything is possible. Change is a choice. choices change. That's one thing. And also, not making a decision is still making a decision. So make the right decision that will enhance your life and bring you happiness and joy. And when you're not feeling the happiness and the joy, give to somebody else. Because if you give your energy to somebody else, give them your time, have a conversation, have a coffee, send someone something inspirational to lift their mood, you automatically lift your mood. And that is a fact. That is a fact I know to be absolutely true. Because there are days where I don't want to do anything, and my children inspire me. They make me laugh. They bring me joy. My friends send me jokes and funny pictures. My sister, all my family. We like to talk in our family as it is. But when someone's low, we always find something to remind us to laugh and be happy. I know it's not always easy out there, but you can make it easier by believing in yourself. So I'm going to leave it there. Believe in yourself, believe in your greatness, because you are great. Goodbye for now, and I may see you this evening, or I may see you again tomorrow. Peace.